Recruiting that next member on your team can be quite hard. And a lot of business owners that I speak to often recruit someone exactly like them, and that might not be the right person for the job, or they hire too fast and fire too slow when they find out that they've not recruited the right person. My name is Nell, I'm an Action Coach business coach, and here are a couple of my top tips around recruitment that might help you get the right person on the bus next time round. First of all, and I talk about this in one of my other videos, what kind of personality do you need for the job available? If you think about it really simply, your salesperson or your finance, bookkeeper, accounts person are two totally different personality types. So who is it specifically that you are looking for? How clear is your job description? And especially right now in what is really a candidate-led market, as they call it, i.e. there are quite a lot of jobs out there, there's a lot of candidates out there, and actually it's really their decision whether they want to come and work for you. How exciting is your company? How great are you making your company sound? And you almost need to think about it as if you're doing marketing for your business, but you're marketing for a role. So are you writing your job advert just like any other competitor, boring business owner right now, just saying, yay, these are the roles and responsibilities, or are you making it somewhat exciting? Are you creating a marketing campaign around this? Go and do something really outlandish that candidates might go, gosh, that's the kind of company I want to work for. Are you recruiting based on values? Are you recruiting based on attitude, or are you just recruiting based on the experience that they have? Now, experience and skills can be taught. Skills are necessary for certain jobs. I'm not taking away from that. If tomorrow you are hiring a brain surgeon, we want them to be qualified. We want them to have done the tests and the exams, and we want to know that they've got the degree to come with that. And that will be the same in your industry. But some of your jobs are things that you can actually teach them. So if you are going to teach them that, what are the values that you are looking for? What is it that's important in terms of attitude that you want to bring into your business? Because bringing in a bad apple can really, really undermine your team super quick. I'd say don't do that, and we don't always do that, but actually if we are very clear on the values that you are looking for, it becomes easier to tick them off the list when someone is sitting in front of you. So a couple of key things I want to summarize on already. So first of all, are you clear on who it is that you want, personality type, skills, attitude, values? Are you really clear on what does that person look like? A bit like you do a target market exercise for the new clients that you want. Have you done a target market exercise for the new employee that you are looking for? Are you then creating an advert, a marketing winning advert that would really attract someone to your business where they go, oh my gosh, that's the kind of company that I want to work with? Then we go through to the interview kind of stage. And a lot of business owners are not necessarily great at this because they have never had to do this in any previous roles or even in a corporate environment you may have been in. So go and speak to an HR person to give you a couple of key questions that will help you with this. Just get interview questions together. I often get my clients to do group recruitment, which is really fun, but it allows you to instantly get a group of people into a room, explain what the business is all about, what it is that you are looking for, get them to understand what makes you tick as a business and whether you think that they could be the right fit, but also whether they think you could be the right fit for them. Saves you a lot of time doing it that way. Yes, there's a bit of a process to it. Get in touch if you want to understand a little bit more, but it's a really great way of saving a little bit of time. After that group process, you would take them through to individual interviews and maybe a skills test where possible. Make sure that you don't skip on that skills test. What people say on their CVs, we all know is a little bit flowered up. So get them to do a little bit of a skills test that is relevant to the role that they are going to be doing. The last point I wanted to make when it comes to recruitment is once you then hire this person to come into your business, don't do what a lot of people do is go gosh, we've hired them, they've got experience, they've got a bit of knowledge, we kind of give them half a day of initial training and then we let them get on with it and then just kind of hope that they're going to either sink or swim. And I understand in a small business environment, it can be really tough to take the time out to train someone new on your team. And it will mean that potentially it's a time resource that you need to pull back from. Something else is potentially going to have to give for a couple of weeks. But if you don't do that, you're not going to create the best employee in the world. And is that not what you wanted to hire? And if they're not the best employee in the world, then we get to a scenario where potentially you need to let them go. And that was a good hire. You've just not given them the right kind of training to start with. So don't just let them come in, do a little bit of training and then kind of abdicate responsibility. Make sure that you keep checking in with them. I've got a great video around top tips for new managers. Go and check out some book recommendations that will help you with this as well. So great. Go and recruit, but be aware right now it's a very much a candidate-led market. Be as clear as you can on who is it that you want. Make the job advert really exciting. Think of the IDA principle in marketing. So grab their attention with a funky title. What's the interest? Create the desire. Call to action. Often leave a voicemail. Get them to do something. Bring them in a group interview. Get them to do a skills test. And once you hire someone, great job. Don't then just leave them to their own devices. Make sure that you put plenty of time in the diary to help them get off to the best possible start. Hope those top tips help for you. Get in touch if there is anything else you'd like to know.
Really clear.
Okay. It's just because that's such